Playing as Emily Kaldwin, going for a high mercy, low detection playthrough. I have, as you can see, I have an hour and 13 minutes into this playthrough. I'm playing on easy difficulty with the added stipulation of just a slightly lower detection rate. I haven't played Dishonored in a very long time, so here we go. I've gotten through the first level, escaping out of Dunwall Castle, and so here we go. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca. In the first level of the game, Emily Kaldwin and her father, Corvo Atano, were essentially deposed from the castle, Emily being the Empress of... oh jeez, I don't even remember the name of the empire, but she's the Empress, and she was deposed by her aunt Delilah. She had to escape the castle and the city of Dunwall, and she has found Megan Foster, the captain of the Dreadful Whale, which is the name of the ship, and we've headed down to Karnaca to hopefully discover what's going on. Just finished the mission briefing as to what is going on.
There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Tensions are high in Karnaca. Things are falling apart and the Grand Guard is roughing up strangers on sight. Avoid them.
That's my goal.
You'll have to cross Karnaca on foot to reach Adamire. Rough going right now, with the riots and firing squads.
Kill the rats. I don't think there's anything else over here. Right. Oh, that's a grenade. That's a crossbow. Right. Let's put you in my hotbar instead of the pistol. Except let's put you up top. Right? Maybe left. Crossbow up top. And then grenades for a distraction. Show all. Right, I don't really... yeah, honestly. Crossbow is necessary sometimes for destructive environments, but... right. Trying to remember... alright, low air. I don't remember there being aquatic enemies. And I'm starting to suffocate. That's bad. Whew. Alright, what did I pick up? Was it a rune? It was a rune. I have 3 runes carried. Definitely going to... Throw objects farther. Let's summon throwing objects at the bottle of the hurricane. We try to leave the time. See more tempo and back over. We try to knock out hit the total. This is the greatest boss. Fast even in combat. Health and resilience. Only use the same much effort to explosion and falling. Reflexes. Domino is a really important ability. Right. Hold out for a doppelganger.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Choose a really cool mask. Edge of the world. Find Addermire Station and take a carriage to Addermire Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer. Right, so the Crown Killer is a serial killer that has been operating throughout the Empire, more specifically in Dunwall, I believe. And Karnaca. But they have been attacking the open political enemies of Emily and Corvo. So it is called the Crown Killer because many people have think that it is Emily and or her father Corvo that is the one perpetrating the murders, as Corvo was the main character of the first Dishonored game, and he became rather infamous during that time, as he is the Spy Master.
I'd take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad.
That's Addermire in the distance.
Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah,
Listen, I'm sorry we fought. I get what you're saying about tangling with the Howlers, but they don't run the black market here, really. They just take a cut from all the shops. Yeah, the Grand Guard will crack our heads or shake us down if we get caught, but they'll do that no matter what we do. We're new here, and we picked a bad time to move to Karnaca. We've got to do whatever we can to stay afloat, even if it means dealing with the black market. So I'm going to find the shop in each district across this rotting corpse of a city, and I'm going to get to know the shopkeepers, butter them up. You're still my love, my apple, even when I yell at you, even when I curse and throw things. I'll let you make it up to me when I get home tonight. Paisley.
That's another ship. Might be time to spring the fish case.
Yes!
Hello there.
There's no longer any doubt that the recently unseated Empress Emily Kaldwin is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. The former monarch is on the run, confirming our suspicions about her guilt and association with the Crown Killer. Indeed, some have even suggested that Emily herself committed the appalling crimes, as it is well known that she was raised by conspirators and murderers. The Grand Zirconian Guard has promised reward for any information leading to an arrest and warns the fugitive will be shot on sight if spotted. Duke Abel recently stated that the former Empress will likely receive a fair trial if she turns herself in peacefully and forthwith. Well, it's kind of hard for that to happen if she's shot on sight.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell us sorry.
It wasn't his fault, honey. I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then you'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Was a disgusting machine. And what's next?
Who's fooling around?
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people.
Another day like
Pack enough of
yesterday,
them
and I
in,
think I'll
even
give it up for
kids,
good.
And it adds up.
Better off in a
After that,
void
the
than another day like that.
Wouldn't miss that.
Hello. Hello.
It's a new thing, needing money.
Just make it through the shift. And I can go and have a mug of something at the pub.
Seized right up. I told him to let
myself
it warm up first, but you can't say I didn't warn him.
How do I sheath weapons? Use power / weapon, quick access wheel, shortcuts. Camera spyglass. Use a sheath. Alright. I really want one of these swords. They look really awesome.
Fellow Zirconans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations in
Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Duh.
The Grand Circonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Why are people throwing away raw whalebone? Come on, that stuff's worth money, especially to scrimshars. Scrimshares?
And who's got to clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
Let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Kaldwin I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca,
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Hey there. Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. Want to know why people are leaving Karnaca? Let's hope you never need help.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Let's take a look through the keyhole here. Ah, it's outside. Right.
News isn't good, they say. They should do like me.
Door's blocked. By what? Oh, probably just a latch.
A new customer with coin, I bet.
Tutorial. The black market. The money you collect can be spent at black market shops to buy and upgrade gear. Find blueprints as you explore and use them at black market shops to unlock new upgrades to buy, including masterwork upgrades. Marvelous. Well, you know I want that. That's a blueprint. What you got for gear? Yeah, crossbow bolts. Bullets. Sleep Dart. Costs 30. That's 17.28. String razor? Stun mine. That might be more speed. Alright. Adamant solution. Yeah. I have 2. Right, that's what makes it. Health elixir. Yeah, I have plenty of those. Location of sunken supply. Parasailors pass along the location of above the sunken the bay containing supplies. If I just find you, I don't need to spend the money. And of course you have to buy the rune. Or do I?
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Let's see here. Crossbow accuracy, extended bolt range, reload speed. Alright. The pistol. Right. Do you guys have any other rounds? I think explosive is one of them. Find enhanced object with the second greater level of magnification. Bone charm slots. Always get bone charm slots.
I'll take that deal.
450. Absolutely.
You won't regret it.
Bolt capacity, bullet storage. Right. Folding blade gives you advantage in locked swords contests. Crafted during the Rat Plague by Piero Joplin, light retractable and razor sharp. Interesting. Grenade. Mine. Right. Mine that can be placed anywhere with sentry plus electric. Yeah. And the stun mine charge. Each summon contains an additional functions and additional time. That could be very useful if I ever got them some additional time. Looking at 2, right?
Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
If you're still here. Right. So I just need to take a look at something really quick. So, what happens with black markets? I just wanted to make sure that I was right before going ahead with the operation. Blueprints cannot be.
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry?
Let's see, I have 978 left. Back to the crossbow. Right, so we're gonna do the stun mine being better.
Glad we could do business.
And again, I really want to know what that one is. Right, don't have enough for that anymore. Eventually get better stuff for that, but let's just get the optic zoom and bring my money down. Right.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
So with not the pause menu. With right, and here we go with Domino. Domino allows me to link human targets so that they die or fall unconscious together. Unfortunately, it also makes it so that I'm literally creating a hive mind, so that if they see me, they all see me. So, Domino links two human targets. While the power is active, any action taken affects all linked targets. For instance, quickly incapacitate multiple enemies using a single sleep dart, reducing the risk of alarm, or kill multiple linked enemies simultaneously if outnumbered in a fight. Combine Domino with other powers to create surprising and interesting effects. For instance, summon a doppelganger and link it to an enemy. Any damage you deal to your own doppelganger will be shared by the linked enemy. That's interesting. 3 more runes for link up to 3 enemies instead of 2, and link up to 4 enemies instead of 3. Alrighty, bone charms, bone charms, bone charms. Equip bone charms. I only have the 2. Right. So the void favor. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. And duelist luck. Blitz packs have a slight chance of containing a +1 pistol bullet. I'm not too, pardon me, concerned about that one just yet. I'm going to be getting the crafting bone charms. Power. Relatively soon. Craft your own bone charms by selecting a combination of mystical traits and expending raw whalebone as a resource. Now, you definitely need raw. If you use a trait more than once, its effects stacks becoming stronger. Sometimes bone charms get corrupted during crafting it and will also have negative traits. Bone charms with 3 or 4 traits are more likely to be corrupted. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. Alright, that will be very useful soon, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and... Can I not break it open because it's blocked? Fucking, alright. Is there more stairs? There are more stairs. Always close your doors behind you. Alright, I need more money.
Stop us.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, Going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Well, don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
It's infested.
Loot. Clearing bloodfly nests. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews. But the infestations are bad now, and the Duke canceled the funding, so we get rid of nests by hand. That's bad. Here's what you need to know to stay alive. 1. If you need to slip past the bloodflies form a nest, keep your distance and move slowly, or they will attack. 2. When the bloodflies are calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, it's trouble. 3. If you get swarmed, you gotta run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them. Same for the nests. 4. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest for that swarm. That's really all you need to know. You'll do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus, but make sure the Grand Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation task or whatever. Good luck. Yeah, so. Gotta love corruption.
Alright.
Gotta love bloodflies.
Stay away from the nests and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Right, unlock that rune. Phone charm. I'm not really seeing any more on this side of town. I think it might just be. That was really close. That's the nest. I'll have to go there eventually anyway. Right, can't go that way. And that way's the wall of light. Awesome. Really don't like this. It's a song. These nests can get really nasty. And the FOV is really close. What was I expecting? Oh, right. High proof liquor, flammable. Right. Anything in the cash register? And of course not. Are you also flammable? I think you are. Here's hoping. Gotta love the flammable bottles. Oh, neat. We're just gonna drop that for the moment. bit of food. Alright, not everything is flammable. It has to have the tag. Atomized solution, lucky sphalerite. Coins. Yep. Okay. And where's the bottle? There it is. Right, we have so many of these. These next location. Keep out. That's clear. It's not. IFA. So we're just gonna get low. And these nests are no joke. Utilize these as much as they are available. I can take care of you guys just fine. That one's taken care of. Huh. Alright, awesome. Oh, that one's gonna be a bitch. You? Awesome. Bone charm. What bone charm are you? Assassin's Fortune bolt packs have a slight chance to containing +1 crossbow bolt. Alright, I'll bite. Incendiary bolts, yes. You flammable? Yes, you are. This is going to be a rather slow playthrough and, you know, high stealth. Which is the goal for this one. Alright, hey, no need for that. No, I said no need for that. Man, I'd really appreciate if you didn't make the body explode. I forgot that that's what they did. Here. Beautiful. Alright, yes. Can't carry more incendiary bolts. Well, shit, note to neighbors. Most hated neighbors. You forced me out of our home and you barricaded Luciano inside. Treating him like a diseased animal. Yes, he was stung by blood flies, but he was healthy as a shark, and when he recovers, he'll make you regret this. I've sent the children to my mother's home, but I'm staying here. Say whatever you want. I'm not leaving him. Barricade me inside as well if you're so scared. You can all go into the void. Bettina. Well... incendiary bolts. We're just gonna have you be the... that is there. For... now. Right. Right, so I have 2 incendiary bolts that I can utilize. Judging, oh boy.
It's annoying, dearies. I can feel it.
Letter from Mr. Weatherby. Antonio, don't come back to the shop. I'll find a new assistant, one who doesn't feel the need to discuss the political validity of the taxes with the Grand Guard when they come to collect their protection money. By the way, the extra fee they requested will be retained from your last wages. Bring me back the shop key, make sure I don't ever see your face again. Horatio Weatherby. Oh. Right. Don't eat the rotten Tivian pear. Right. So I'm pretty sure... Alright, takes care of that. My experiment notes. Day 1, my plans are underway sooner than expected. Yesterday evening, I stumbled upon the corpse of a hound in the street. The blood flies had only found it a day or so earlier, I estimate. And I was able to extract intact bloodfly larvae from it. I'm keeping them warm under a nice side of mutton. Yeesh. Day 2, success. 2 of my samples hatched overnight, which was sooner than I could have anticipated. They're both active and get quite agitated when I draw near. Day 7, I don't think it was possible, but they've almost quadrupled in size from when I found them. Day 10, still no nest, which puts a fairly large dent in my hopes for blood amber extraction. Buddy, come on. Stinging bolts. Sleep darts, sleep darts. Ah, no more sleep darts. Definitely dry bloodfly hugs. Yeah, that's worth 5 coins. To the right person. No? Okay. Huh. Right. Here, there's nothing over there. But you, over here. And I did use 2 incendiary bolts. Good. Definitely need to increase my bolt capacity for those 2 particular munitions. Man, I would never want to be like that would just straight up suck. The whole shebang, really. This entire structure taken and looted for what it's worth. Right. Except you guys. Right. Did I use all the currently available? Yeah, well. You had some money, that's it. Alright, well.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
I don't rightly give a fuck? Right? Yeah, no, didn't think so.
Good to see you again.
Right.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
300 now? Accuracy. Bolt capacity? Increased crossbow bolt capacity. Right, is there other future bolt capacity? Okay, I need to look up if the bolt capacity is all bolts. This has some chain lightning. Oh. That improves the sleep dart. That improves get the munitions. Might as well.
My door's always open.
Five. Wonder if 5 was just the max for that one. That's 15 now. I'm sorry, that's the stinging bolt. I mean to flee and forget. Good to know, but we digress. I should need a sleep dart up top. Yeah. Alright, I'm pulling the trigger on this. In this robbery. Awesome. Let's just close you. God, I hope he stays asleep for a bit. Okay, a lot of coin. Is that it? Grenades? No? Pistols? Yep. Alright, let me see your black mark shopper key. Wow. Right. Cash register. Better have a lot, old man. Coin of 5. That's a big coin. Coin of 2. Silver ingot. Okay, is that another cash register? An empty one. Drawer. Right. Let me see. Here's the alarm. Shutter. Pick up the map and the rune. Don't need any more of those, but I could use that. And here I get more crossbow ammunition. I already have some bullets, more sleep darts. A spring razor, a stud mine. Okay, so we're just gonna... Can I shut the shutter? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you as you are. Considering it's a sleep dart, and why would I be able to... Alright, kick grenade, anchors to a target, throws out... No, it's alright, I'm hiding you. And you. Okay. I'm gonna make you domino. Right. Right, so now can't get that way. 76, 84, 81, 80, 87, 124, 92. Alright. So we're just going to... Everything's fine. That's a window I can get into. I can climb up over here. I'm gonna close that window for now. Your book, abandoned diary. From my window, I see you once a week. You lean against the light blue wall and open a book. I noticed you have two hats, one of straw and the other fabric, both light in color. You avoid the sun, a kindness to your pale skin, though I've never seen you roll up your pants higher than your ankles. Modesty, I wonder. I wish I could go outside again. Deep in the silver mines by dawn, I rarely saw the light of day myself. The accident happened almost 5 years ago. The explosion threw me onto my belly, crushing most of the fellows from my crew, along with my legs, calling down tons of black rock and earth. Their muffled groans of agony stay with me, even now. I am unfit for mining or any other work. Most of my days are whiled away as I sit in this crooked chair, looking through my window. Slants of sunlight ease the pain in my legs for a couple of hours. Each day, my heart waits for the next sighting, for the next time you make your rest in the shadow of the cool blue wall. You, maybe? No. Locked you out. Huh. Oh, look. A pick. With... yeah. Oh no, it's a hammer with a backmatic? I guess it does have the whole pick side too, so... oh, mining equipment. Silver dust. Man, you were a miner. Is this just... this is just that back alley. But it gives me access to this apartment. Oh, hello. Withered ryegrass. Oh, it's just worth money. Gotta look for the small stuff, because that's where Ivory Scrimshaw. There's a lot of 30 coins. That was nice. It's a hammer. Right? Metal crate. What's in the metal crate? Addermire solution. Don't mind if I do. Now you're just stuff. That's kind of neat. Wait, is that the outsider? Nah, it's just a dude.
Fellow Serkoners, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the absence of every man will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard as
Letter to Mr. Weatherby. Mr. Weatherby, you'll have to hire a new shop assistant, and it won't be me if you want the job. You just have to go to the get the shop key from my former assistant. You said, here's the address. You said, well, sir, you forgot to add that the guy didn't quit, but died somewhere in a building so infested with blood flies that the Grand Guard condemned it. How's anyone supposed to get that key back? There are lots of things I'd do to get a job, Mr. Weatherby, but suicide isn't one of them. I know you'll ask some other poor guy, more naive or more desperate than me, but let me tell you one thing that is not fair. Carlito Molina. This is the black market shop's, the shopkeeper's apartment. Taking out the trash with the likes of you, sir. 'Cause you, sir, were an asshole. Preying on the weaker people of... Alright. I think I have... Oh, right.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and work. Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force.
I'm gonna
Any
go...
complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
Bloodflies aren't that hard to avoid if you're careful. Just go slow and avoid the nests.
Alright. At the moment, I'm just trying to make sure... No? Can I get up there? Barely.
Stink, do I? At least I have a job, which is more than he can say. Your face is covered. And the Grand Guard won't like that.
Tell someone who cares. Getting up here. Right. Ooh, that.
Oh, he used to make good money here. Till all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
Sharp pull up alongside. Sharp, we're in for a ride.
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
Nah, not this time.
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold.
I told her, if you
Shitty
want my
food.
advice, just pay the fine and be done with it.
Oh, right, I got a map. Audiographs. No? Ah, shit. Right, R2. Lore. And maps. Dockyard, Wall of Light, Overseer Offices, Emerald State. Oh, it's... Cartographic Society, Addermeyer. It's off to the left? So that's the bay. Alright.
No use making trouble.
So it's like...
If I only
like
had
up
a
there.
boat of my own. That's the life.
What are you covering your face for?
Right, because this is that little circle, that little cove. Which means the ship is like ship is like underneath the rail, the first rail. By the look of it. Oh, this is the. Is this the boat? I suppose it is. Plenty sleep darts and crossbow bolts. Ship. More like a, you know, yeah, legitimate boat. Alright, do a little more air, Emily. Slightly overturned. Cross, no more ammo this type. Right. Any more on this side? Alright, can I? It said X to rise and it's not doing it right. Alright. Sunken supplies. Right, so it's literally just some stuff. Cool. Oh. Come on. I gotta extend the reach of far reach.
Still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe. Of course.
And that's all I'm going to say about it.
This is all right. This?
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Huh. Right.
I'm gonna trade in some wages for a bottle of whiskey. Maybe try my luck at the dice.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard
This
happy.
the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd
Neutral
wake
territory. Okay, well I require the restroom for a moment, so look at this lovely view of, you know, an alley.
I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
If I see anything, I'll run. No, first I'll yell, then I'll run. You know, more than the others.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
Oh, gee, I can't even understand what's going on. I don't even know. Jesus.
Are you coming tonight?
You bet.
Your face is covered. You worried someone might recognize you?
Man, you doing stupid thing. I'm gonna go somewhere.
You up for a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that.
Alrighty. Can I change the FOV? Interesting, but puts a little bit too much contrast between the right, still gotta go up. I'm looking at... Alright, there's the Overseer outpost. I don't think I have the, no? That's the wall of light.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here?
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. I am certain we will find what we're looking for. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way. Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seek to find them.
Right. New bone charm. What do you do, sir? Killing blood flies or rats restores health. Well, don't mind if I do. Alright, what's this book? Abandoned notebook. It was the month of Earth 3 years ago. The sky over Karnaca was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because that was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. I spent the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at those points of light so far away for some kind of answer. One constellation stood out, a whale with a bright blue star for an eye. It was beautiful, comforting somehow. like it was watching over me. And the day after that, with my head still pounding from drink, I found something in a puddle in the street. Made of whalebone, carved with odd markings. A good luck charm, I thought. And it worked for a long time. Everything got better. But now my luck has left me, like everyone I cared about and everything I owned. It's silly, but I came back up here hoping that if I could see that kindly, star-eyed whale in the sky again, maybe things would pick back up. I'll wait here, watching. When it comes back, I'll wave at it and hope for another blessing. I don't know what else to do. Man, that's sad. Hey, look, a whale. Weekly fee. Paolo, here's the money for the week, but I think we should renegotiate a price. With all the raids and curfew decrees, the crown killer and whatnot, folks just aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and cursed overseers occupied. We ain't happy, that's all I'm saying. Priscilla B. on behalf of the Wine Purveyors Association. Heavy pouches contain 30 gold. How interesting. That's another door. Is that the overseers?
A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. Am I being presumptuous? She affected a look of innocence, but the minute I saw the Isles, my suspicions arose once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone.
Let's get Domino out.
Each day for a week, she crept back to that place. And there in the cellar, she found cloths of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low. Some small trinkets of bone, and a few coins left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunt and shamble the lights of our city. Faces we do not recognize, as voices are strange to us.
It drives me mad. Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous. Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare.
Countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond.
Okay. Oh shit.
Until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed.
I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in. That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night. Never do, huh?
Unsent letter to the High Overseer. Esteemed High Overseer Kulan, I hope you're in good health. I'm not too nostalgic for Wigan, which I'm totally striking this time of year. Forgive my stream of letters, but our problems in Sarkonos are significant. Any insights you can offer would be welcome. Duke Bell is a travesty, openly disdainful for the Abbey, and yet I must maintain relations with him for the welfare of this nation. You've been called the Unifier, something in the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the rat plague, so your guidance would be of value. Under the Duke, the streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paolo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troubling. Their responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possess an unusual cadence. Yours in faith, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Surrounded, except from commonly distributed overview of the 7 strictures, surround your innermost being with these strictures and you'll be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles taught and reinforced by Overseer across the Isles. From these principles stem all manner of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. 1. Wandering gaze. 2. Lying tongue. 3. Restless hands. 4. Roving feet. 5. Rampant hunger. 6. Wanton flesh. And 7. Errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. That's fine.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kendala. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
Crap.
Oh, well.
Early one morning near dawn, Marcolo's wife hears a knock at the door. It's one of Marcolo's friends. "Where's my husband?" she asks. "He was supposed to be with you picking up a case of Orban rum." "I'm sorry," says Marcolo's friend, "but something horrible has happened at the distillery." Marcolo toppled headfirst into a barrel of rum and drowned. So the wife starts blubbering. "Oh my love, he's gone. At least tell me it was a quick death." "I can't lie," says Marcolo's friend. "He got out 3 times to piss." Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright, good. They stayed linked. And they are... Let me flute and carry you. Something. Select this heroes of right. I'm just gonna close this window. Let me see. Stun mine. Beautiful, another one. So bullets. Don't need them. Haven't used the gun. Excerpt from Overseer Interrogation Report. Brother Bernardus. Interesting name. Where did you find those drawings? Accused. I made them. As I said, I'm an artist, mostly newspaper advertisements. Brother Bernardus. Those don't look like advertisements. They look like heretic nonsense intended to make your neighbors sick or bring back a loved one. Accused. Nothing will dissuade you of these notions, I'm sure. So instead of wasting my breath, I'll give you some advice. Take a bath once in a while, Overseer, and invest in some scented soap, unless that's against one of the strictures. Conclusion. Apparently, the accused suffered from a weakened heart, dying during the interrogation without providing anything further. His apartment on the canal should be searched for items or drawings of a profane nature. Interesting.
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Things looking at the house that's been here.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Stun mine, some sleep darts. Those are highly valuable. Huh. Good to know. Chloroform actually works, even though in real life it really should not. Corrupt bone charm. Let me see. Secret date. Amadeo, meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Alright, what kind of bone charm are we looking at here? Shivering Silhouette. A corrupt bone charm. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks, but you are more visible to enemies. Interesting. Interesting for sure. Oh, I do have a rune. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Bone charms craft. Bone charms. Sacrifice bone charms. Bullet packs? Yeah, we'll sacrifice that one. I don't need that one. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice that one. Bolt packs, the chips getting +1 crossbow bolt. Cigarettes for consume no mana. I'm gonna leave that one for now. 2 trade 0 chance of bone charm. Medium chance of bone charm will be corrupted. Trade available 1 required 2. Do I need 2? Well, I guess that would only make sense. Right, so alright, before I get you out of here, I need to make sure the rest of this place is clear. Okay. Oh no, he turned around. Where's he going? Come on. Alright. Okay, so the guys on the roof are done. You know, there's a guy on a balcony down there. This guy's dead or waiting. Well. Right. Right. Okay.
All the faithful in our society, your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your...
Okay.
and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself.
Very strange.
Hold closest to the 7 strictures. It is true. Now seated on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Serkinus is in her thralls, as he whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow, fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower, and at the end of it all, the Abbey stands in the ashes.
Squeezes the muscles as a sponge.
Let not
rinsing
the wander
impurities from the mind and
far
body.
into your home.
You'll be fine on the balcony.
Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed.
Oh, hello. I don't know what else is beneath me. I doubt those workers are gonna be nice.
Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the 7 strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply, until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town.
Remember these seven strictures, especially strictures that keep you safe. Roving feet, wanton flesh, restless hands. Wanton flesh. Right. Roving feet. Stricture 4, wanted flesh, stricture 6, and restless hands is stricture 3, 4, 6, 3. A rune, whalebone, and 3 silver ingots. Awesome. It's only 1 rune. Huh? I don't think I'm ever gonna touch that that particular. Not gonna get that one either. Yeah, domino. Definitely more domino. Alright. So what I need to do right now is clear the way of those two guys out front.
She crept back to that place, and there in the cell.
Right.
Candles burned low, some small trinkets of bone, and a few coins left by those within the Outsiders' wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home. The next night, locked in a cage of iron and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic.
Watch yourself, Run. What's he going on about?
Beats me. Half the shit they say makes no sense.
Is that the 9 strictures?
Dumbass. It's only 7.
9-7. What's the difference? It's all dog shit about the void and the outsider and living a humble life. Nothing I give a rat's ass about.
Hey, where are the overseer women?
One
Why
among
only
us
men?
from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the 7 strictures, is the end of existence, the peace of non-being.
What's going on here? That sounded like broken glass.
Come on. Damn it.
Huh? Hello? Be careful. Nothing then.
Hey, what happened here?
Here? What?
But pictures.
Someone! Anyone! Guards! Someone!
Whatever. Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind. Something.
Something moved.
Oh well.
Come on. Now's not the time for a nap. What? Oh!
No need to cover your face. I'm bad with names and faces anyway. That's not right! I don't want to die!
A new bone charm? What does it do? Food restores more health. Yeah, it's pretty good. What, I have 2 runes now? Need 1 more. No. Right. It's gonna be one rude awakening when they get up. I wonder if there's any munitions that I've used up still up here. Yeesh.
Come on. Hurry up.
Okay.
Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
Morbid theft. Steal a corpse for Mindy Blanchard. Hey. I'm gonna save the game really quick. And good. Still a little chaos. So I haven't killed anyone. Oh. That nice.
Let's ask the land agent to re-inspect the riverside drains.
Special for delivery, Cindy. I know it pisses you off that we keep a change in the whens and the hows of this arrangement, but what choice do we got? It ain't easy to steal fruit from the Grand Palace under the Duke's nose, but it's the best fruit and you know it, so I expect you to keep accepting our deliveries even if we cannot predict where and when they are going to drop. We gotta make adjustments just like any other business. Lies.
Good for a fall. A captain, a traitor, they didn't stand a ball. The walls of the wall, did they help her at all? For every loyal friend man to the teeth, there were 3 betrayers, her life to take.
The coup. Read. They say Emily was born to wear a crown on her head, but all her young life. Some wanted her dead. She ascended too soon. Oh, this is a song. They say Emily was born to wear a crown on her head, but all her young life some wanted her dead. She ascended too soon, that's what they said, and for too long the streets would run red. Life was not easy for our sweet empress. As a leader of men, she worked hard to impress, but her trees and bags had little success, and our skies turned dimmed when we lived in distress. A coup, what is it to you? A feast or a famine, a nail or a screw? A duke's from the south, or a vile witch's brew? A coup, what is it to you? Watery Grave. There's more songs. Alrighty, let's just not alert that guard.
Playing dice tonight. Give me a card.
That's a jolly good idea. I imagine that. Who's coming from here? Let's see. No, nobody there. Something feels wrong.
A mystical woman, Delilah she's called, claim rights to the throne, and the Duke she enthroned. Some call her mad.
I wonder who that was. Well, no idea what that was.
Do it for love, she do it for hate.
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon, on the back lawn.
Sure.
I'm game if you are.
What is it to you?
It's not funny.
Say to a day at the Botanical Gardens.
Right.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Some kind of trouble? In this part of town? Honestly, why can't you keep on
Right. Stun. I gotta make more use of stun mines.
Root out the signs of corruption. Seek the scribblings and scratchings of heresy.
How do I get inside?
Last week, one of the glassblowers got murdered by the Howlers. No one is safe. Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. They can be kind of pricey.
I should just work a double shift. I'll have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
Feels safe. What is wrong with this city?
You miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
Bastard.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning.
A
Plenty
wall
of
of light. From the time of the rat plague.
I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in chancres.
Nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Is this? This is that straight up, right? Alright, let's get a stun mine out of here.
Something bad. Maybe it's nothing.
Corporal Rotello, if that engineer comes back to service the windmill, do not go up the ladder to throw the shut-off lever for it. It's not your job, but I won't have my squads taking risks like that for another department. They're not Grand Guard. If the lead engineer is afraid of heights, it's her problem. How she expects to work on the windmills without being able to climb up to the shut-off, I have no idea, but I don't care. Captain Figuera. Oh. Of course, good brother Harold last week when we talked out. Oh, what a state I was in. It was good of you to take me aside and lend your advice. I have taken it to heart, and I know you are correct. Yes, I will need to be purified through ritual. Ah, what a road I have ahead of me. I know it well, for you may not know, but I entered the ritual once before, about 3 years ago. Though I was young and strong, I came within an inch of death. If I may impose upon you once again, would you be so kind as to not mention our conversation to anyone? I will arrange for the ritual, of course, very soon, though I confess ever since our talk I feel much better. No comparison to that agitated state in which you found me. Peace and clarity have returned to me. Truly, I do feel better in all things, brother. Letter from Mindy. Nice tattoo you have on your back, Amadeo. Where did you find the original drawing? Want to chat about it? Come to the Crone's Hand and Dust District and ask for Mindy. You won't regret your time.
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. Yet it caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothing?
Oh boy. This is a whole... This has got to be a whole deal, isn't it?
Who's there? Anyone here? Show yourself. I will ask again today if this is...
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
New runes? 4 runes? Alright, so I can get that now, I just don't have the runes for it. Awesome. A new bone charm. White rats can be eaten for mana. Okay.
Your clothes seem a bit exotic, even for someone visiting.
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
Be anything. I just gotta watch my own back.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
Oh, right. Oh.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hangfish in my jacket pocket. I'm bored. I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Suspicious.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You're not supposed to be here.
I guess just
dead.
Let's go.
Let's see what you've got.
Ready? This shouldn't take long.
Shit. Think you're scaring me?
What happened here? You aren't going anywhere.
Damn you!
What are you
I'll
waiting
be
for?
wiping off your blood later.
No
She's
use
wounded.
running.
Let's finish her. I'll tip the glass.
What?
Come back here.
Later I'll be laughing over...
Alright, well, that's not what I wanted at all. Not what I wanted at all. Okay. At least I'm not too far from where I was. Yeah, no, not at all. Alright.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Right.
Nope, nobody there.
What's going on? I think I spotted someone.
What?
I wonder what I'm dealing. Wonder who that was. Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Damn! I'll be wiping off your blood later! Die! Die already! Bad move! Damn you!
Alright, well. I was hoping I'd be able to get a drop on him, but like, why is he like straight back to the wall? Alrighty. Let's try this again.
So bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Really?
Huh?
I wonder who that was.
Wonder all you want, just get a bit closer.
Getting so one can't even breathe.
tough can it be to clean a few things?
What? Shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
What's the matter with you?
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
A body? Here?
What happened here?
What?
Doctor's notes, 14th. Let the record show that I did try. When Adamire closed, I tried my best to take on all their bloodfly cases. Void helped me. I even took out an advertisement in the Karnataka Gazette. And come they did. Sometimes with cases so advanced, the larvae are ready to burst through the skin. I had to turn them away lest they contaminate all the other patients and myself. The whole dreadful business has become a danger to me. If I don't protect my own health, how can I cure others? My things are packed. I have purchased passage to wind down. What a relief it will be to treat scurvy and chilblains after all these hideous bloodfly infections.
Hope it's not something bad. Maybe it's nothing.
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case. Odd times, hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
She's out cold. He's been choked out.
They must be hiding!
And that chloroform is solid stuff.
Playing dice tonight. You in?
Nah, not
What? That's not right!
Huh.
What?
Huh? A body? Here?
We're gonna go somewhere.
If only truth and justice could really be weighed on scales.
I don't want to die!
You're fine, I'm not gonna kill you.
I like to play cards. Toss the dice once in a while. Who doesn't?
Now the power's down.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Adamire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try.
Anything? No. Okay.
Lucia Pastor and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us.
Note on abandoned luggage. Lieutenant Culbers, I've packed everything like you requested and brought your luggage to the train station, but I cannot wait any longer. The train will be there at any minute, and I won't miss my chance to leave this wretched city. Your ship to the Royal Conservatory should have ended an hour ago, so I'm confident you'll be here soon, and that you'll buy another ticket. It has been an honor to serve you during these 2 years, and I wish I could have said goodbye in person. Best of luck. Severino.
Hundreds of children, coughing dust and fading a little more each day. In the past, the good doctor always cared for them.
She did.
Adamire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Right.
Someone there?
Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Stupid breaking glass.
What?
A body? Please don't hurt me!
If only truth and justice could really be weighed on scales.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor.
Now the power's down.
Adamire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pastor and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us.
Right, so I think that this has been long enough for an episode. I don't even know how long I've been recording, but right. Alright, so shout out to ScrubJ1313. I know he streams on Twitch. I don't know if he has YouTube, but I saw him streaming the game. He's one of my buds, and it reminded me how much I love the game. So this has been Dishonored 2 on a, well, not so ghostly Merciful playthrough.